It looked like it's happening. Angel Reese is asking out of Chicago already.
Angel Reese officially puts the Chicago Sky on notice. We're not doing the same thing this offseason that we did last offseason. Stop bringing me.
Angel Reese just told the Chicago Tribune that she's not settling for what happened this year and demanded the Sky bring in the best players in the league to support her. Sounds bold, right? But here's the twist. She's leading the league in turnovers even after missing weeks of action and still struggles to make a simple layup. She's played so poorly that she even earned a suspension. Reese wanted to replace her teammates, but maybe it's actually her that the Sky needs to move on from. So, is Angel Reese the biggest hoax in WNBA history? She's definitely no Caitlin Clark. Let us know in the comment below. Are you Team Clark, the baby goat, or Team Reese, the baby giraffe? Let's go.
I want the best of the best. I want the upper echelon.
Angel Reese is fed up. She's tired of the losing. She's tired of being the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky, and it looks like Angel Reese wants out.
Imagine demanding your teammates get replaced, only to become the one your own franchise might be ready to cut loose. That's the situation Angel Reese put herself in after her comments to the Chicago Tribune. And she wasn't subtle about it either. Reese straight up said she wasn't settling for the same results we had this year. She doubled down, insisting that getting good players, and even great players, was a non-negotiable part of her future in Chicago. But it didn't sound like a true franchise player trying to grow with her team. It sounded more like a brat trying to gut her roster on live record.
Reese had to say, I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. Oh boy. Reese told the Tribune, we have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best. And however I can help to get the best here, that's what I'm going to do this offseason. So it's going to be very, very important this offseason to make sure we attract the best of the best because we can't settle for what we have this year. Overhaul.
The problem is, that interview didn't just ruffle a few feathers. It reportedly infuriated teammates and veterans across the league. Word got out that a locker room sit-down had to be called just to deal with the fallout. That's not what happens on healthy teams. That's damage control. Imagine someone who hasn't even proven herself yet, and suddenly half the team needs a meeting just because of her mouth. That's not leadership. That's dysfunction.
Police sources told Front Office Sports that the entire team has seen Angel Reese comments that teammates are unhappy with the direct attacks. A team meeting is planned at which players are expected to address Reese.
Of all her comments, one of the ugliest shots was aimed at Courtney Vandersloot. Even though Vandersloot was out for the season with an ACL injury, Reese brushed her aside in dismissive terms, hinting that she was too old for both the present and future of the Sky. And that cut deep because Vandersloot isn't just any player. She's a respected veteran point guard with championship pedigree and one of the best floor generals the league has ever seen. Carelessly tossing her aside does more than disrespect Vandersloot. It alienates a veteran still in the league who knows she's earned every ounce of respect.
Courtney to come back at that age that she's at, Reese said. I know she'll be a great asset for us, but we can't rely on that. We need someone probably a little younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and is willing to compete for a championship and has done it before. Courtney Vandersloot, by the way, two-time WNBA champion, five-time All-Star, two-time All-WNBA first team, left the New York Liberty, a championship caliber team, to come help out the Chicago. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, oh, dang, oh, dang. It's all right, Courtney.
And here's where the irony kicks in. The Chicago front office had already gone out of their way to build around Reese. Remember, they gave up Sonia Citron, who, by the way, is in the middle of a Rookie of the Year race and already became an all-star in her first season, to bring in Ariel Atkins. That move was supposed to give Reese exactly what she wanted, established talent to win now. But instead of showing gratitude, Reese acted like the staff and roster were never good enough. You can't complain about the front office not trying when they sacrifice a potential franchise cornerstone just for your benefit.
Looking spooky in Chicago. Instead, Reese said she doesn't believe her teammates Rachel Berman or Haley Van Lith are capable of leading them to the leading the playoff team. Guard Ariel Atkins is another player on the Sky roster with WNBA championship experience. We are aware of it, Marsh stated.
This would have been frustrating enough if she had only gone after the veterans. But she didn't stop there. Even younger teammates like Haley Van Lith couldn't escape the shade, with re-implying a whole team was either too old, too mid, or too soft. Suddenly, the veterans felt insulted, the younger players felt dismissed, and the one person who was supposed to tie the locker room together ended up becoming the common enemy. Ree wanted the team to rally, but instead, she turned all that frustration inward, right at herself.
Know what that will attract that. Maybe the practice facility will attract that. We'll see. But I think the priority is being able to convince free agents that this is an organization that is going in the right direction. I think, honestly, it would be a leap of faith for a great player to come here and show that this is something that they want to be a part of, and we can bring that championship mentality. A leap of faith to think that a great player would want to come to Chicago.
And when you look at her on-court impact at the same time, it's clear why this whole power play backfired. If you're going to put yourself above the rest of the roster, you'd better back it up with dominance. Instead, Ree became the one out of sync, the one who didn't fit into the very system she wanted to reshape. In other words, the vision she imagined might have exposed a true Chicago didn't want to admit. Their biggest problem might not be the roster she criticized. It might be Angel Reese herself. And what makes that sting even more? While she kept demanding upgrades and great players, she couldn't even manage one of the most basic things on the court, keeping the ball in her own hands.
Teammates stink. They gotta catch that, right? Right! Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby, put down the butter. Butter pecan! Bang! This time of the year's the best. You got pumpkin spice football and Angel Reese layups. Bang! Final play of the game, Angel Reese clutch gene. Womp, womp, womp. That's my Barbie.
What if the very player demanding a roster overhaul was actually the one dragging her own team down? That's exactly what happened with Angel Reese. On paper, she put up numbers around 14 to 15 points per game with a double-digit rebound average. Sounds solid at first glance, but look closer. She's leading the entire WNBA in turnovers, despite missing several weeks of action with injury. Think about that. She sat out, played fewer minutes than most stars, and still managed to rack up more giveaways than anyone else. That's not dominance. That's careless basketball. So what do you think? Are you Team Clark, the baby goat, or Team Ree, the baby giraffe? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.